It's the weekly show about Pro AV with the hottest news in the AV industry. It's rAVe TV. Give it up for Steph and Gary. Steph and Gary.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of rAVe TV. And hello, Gary.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. Good morning.
You made it in the nick of time because for a while there, the power went off.
Yeah, we've had a power. It just like reset. They're putting in new elevators in the building, and the power just reset. It's weird. So
well, I'm glad that you could still come.
Thanks. I'm glad to be here.
Well, okay. I sent you the lineup, but I wanted to first talk about how I went and saw the new Knives Out movie. Have you seen any of those? Do you like them?
I saw the first one. There's only been one, or has there been two?
There's been two. So the
Okay, I
first
saw
one,
the first one with
the first one was in
Daniel.
theaters, and then it went straight to Prime. But then the director developed a deal with Netflix. So the second one and third one are going to Netflix, but I saw the third one in theaters because, of course, it had a limited release. We've talked about it before, so that it can be up for awards.
Yeah, that's the way that the Oscars work now. I don't know if Knives Out is the kind of movie that would get an award, though. Is it?
I feel like best comedy or musical.
They don't have that in Oscars.
No, is that only Golden Globes?
Yeah, that's only Golden Globes. And for Golden Globes, you don't have to be in a theater. So it doesn't make any sense. But I mean, unless they think they've got some Oscar quality movie in a comedy, but a comedy, the last time a comedy won an Oscar, I think, was Annie Hall in 1977.
Yeah. I really liked it, though. I love this series. I do think Daniel Craig is probably having the time of his life getting to
he's in it again?
Yeah, he's in all of them. He's the only one who's in every single one. It kind of follows him, and each movie is like a new case that he has to solve.
Oh, very cool. I didn't realize he was there. I mean, I knew that he wasn't doing James Bond anymore, but I didn't realize he was still doing this. So that's cool.
You can tell he's just like having so much fun with this like very like deep South accent that he gets to put on.
It's pretty amazing that actors can do stuff like that. I mean, he's from the UK, and he's not just doing an American accent, but he's doing a Southern American accent. I mean, that's crazy. Like that's skill, isn't it?
I think, in my opinion, though, that it is kind of easy for either a Southern American to put on a British accent or a British person to put on a Southern American accent, because we both kind of talk slow and like elongate vowels.
Yeah.
So I think phonetically it's like it sounds a lot different, but I think like you're already used to forming your mouth a certain way. So I have read that it's like kind of easier to do.
I mean, you would know more about that than me because you spent more time in like theater kind of stuff, I think.
Yeah, I was a theater kid. So yeah, it was really good. I think you'll like it and you'll find it very funny.
All right, but I can watch it on Netflix is what you're saying, even though you went and saw it in the theater, or you saw it on Netflix. Okay.
I saw it in the theater, and I think it like comes out on Netflix like December 12th or December 13th.
Okay.
So it's really good, and the cast is like stacked. It is such a good cast. Let me look up who was in it again, because it was like so many people that I felt like I was constantly like, hey, I know you.
You'd be happier to hear that I saw Wicked for Good.
Oh, did you like it?
I thought it was horrible.
Oh, okay.
I mean, literally, I think it is. I mean, and I'm not just, I'm not just pandering to the hate. I think it is massively overrated. Like, I think the story is not that creative. But that's from the musical, so you can't really blame it. Right? But the interpretation of it was ridiculous. It was all about the sets and the costumes, and nothing about the quality of the acting, which was very average. I would say very, very average. Like they didn't seem to be acting; they seemed to just be saying the lines. Singing obviously is amazing. Like the singing is the only thing that saves the movie. But the sets are all too fake looking. It's like they wanted to spend all their money on the sets and on the fake animals, and they forgot that they still had to pay, for all the other stuff. I'm just like, I'm amazed at how overrated this movie is. But now, granted, I totally understand it's not for my generation, but I can't imagine, unless someone was just in love with the musical and they're kind of blind to the musical being so much better than this film version remake. I think that I would be surprised that even people who are like, say core theater goers or love the theater would even like this, other than the music being better. Like, in other words, the music is like, if you see, if you saw it in New York City, right, on Broadway, your music was not as good as this, even if you saw the original cast, or because right, but you probably got lucky and got, like, if you were lucky and got the best cast, it still wasn't as good as the music in this. But I just thought the rest of it just wasn't really good. I was really surprised about all the hype that it's gotten. Maybe part one, I never saw part one, by the way. Maybe part one was better than part two. So you tell me, is part one better?
Yes. So you've said a lot of things. Let me help you out here. So here's the thing.
Okay.
People don't like the second movie because the second movie is literally act 2 of the musical. And act 2 of a musical is when everything's gone to shit and we're like fixing it in the next 45 minutes to an hour. That's typically how this goes. Of course, in the movie, they've added a lot more, added some more context, some more effects, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
So that is why I do think that part 2 has a hard time standing on its own, because this is supposed to be when everything's being wrapped up in act 2 of the musical. Act 1 is when it's all fun and silly and it's games and Elphaba's going to school. She meets Glinda. They hate each other. It's like a lot sillier.
Yeah.
So I do think everyone's like, well, part 1 was so good, I don't like part 2. Well, it's because part 2 is like sad, and it's more about like this time jump. And so it's about how Elphaba is now this like political figure trying to go around, trying to free these animals, but she's also on the run. And so I do think since you haven't seen part 1, I fear you're like, imagine going into a musical when like all the fun stuff is ended and you're just watching act 2.
Yeah. And I try to watch movies in the context of who would be the fan for the movie, right? Because I watch everything. And so I try to watch it like, and this is a movie for 20 somethings in context to 20 somethings. But I really feel like they would not, I don't think people, Gen Z would be blind to the fact that the singing was good, but nothing else was. Like, the sets were not good. Everything looked really fake. It's like Star Wars Episode 2, right? Nothing was real.
Yeah.
Thank goodness the acting was good in that, because, the first one, at least they went outside and had some reality to it, but the acting wasn't as good. So, but in this case, they're terrible actresses. They're terrible actresses, but they're really good singers. So when they were singing, it was really interesting. He's a terrible singer, but
he's
guy
not. He's good.
I don't think so. I think it. Anyway, again, it's not aimed at my generation, but I just think, but I totally, the act 1, act 2 thing, I'm sure I'm gonna get a lot of hate online about this. Let's see if anybody's commenting on it.
I think people your age all feel the same way. They're like, what is this?
Kelsey's angry at me.
Okay, yeah. Kelsey said, tell Gary he's a criminal. Let him know. Also, let him know that there are choices to have more meek and timid voices, and then coming into themselves with big, powerful voices in Act 2 is a slay, which is true. I do think
I get that. I saw that. I definitely saw that. But yeah, I thought Jeff Goldblum was really funny in it. I think he did a pretty good job.
Was perfect role for him. He was made for that, and he's not that strong of a singer, but he's fun and he's quirky. So in a way, he does make the perfect wizard. I will say, what's her face who played Madame Morrible? Yeah, I did feel like Michelle Yeoh or Yao? Yeoh. I think that there were some parts in which she could have been a little more cutting with that role.
I didn't think they needed her character. Like, I didn't see the point of her character.
Because she's the wizard's like PR lady, essentially.
Yeah, but maybe she may have had a more important role in part 1 then.
She's the real, because she was like the one who took Elphaba under her wing at school and like started teaching her how to like harness her magic and whatever. You need to watch part 1, my guy. Like you're getting all of these choices and all these judgments.
I will watch part 1 and we'll talk about it next week. How's that?
Okay, sounds good. It's on Prime.
Yeah. So, hey, by the way, Thursday, as in tomorrow, we have a launch event with Shure. This event is really unique because it is this launch event. You can come if you're an integrator, but this event is aimed to end users. It's sort of it's to help end users understand how Shure is doing some unique things with AI that help automate stuff, so it makes it a little bit easier, but also is really using AI to take the technology out of technology and humanize it. And I know that sounds weird, but it really actually is really cool. I hope that you'll join us. It is tomorrow at 2 p.m. And interestingly enough, I'll be doing this with Tim Albright, Steph. I'm really excited. Tim and I don't get a chance to do stuff very often. Y'all know Tim Albright from AV Nation. So it'll be me and Tim doing it together with Josh Blaylock from Shure. And, how you can create or how AI can help you create a more human-centered collaboration experience is kind of the subtitle of the whole thing. So I hope that you'll sign up and join. If you're an end user, meaning if you're a tech manager, you're an AV person at a university or a Fortune 5000 or whatever, you should join. This is literally aimed at you. And by the way, speaking of Shure, we have a little video message from them that talks about how there's a big difference between just hearing something and understanding something. So check this out. All right, we are back. I'll do this first story, Steph, if you're all right with that.
Yeah, go ahead.
What do you think about that? All right, so Barco is back defending its patent for the click share. It's been a few years since we've heard anything about that. You may remember that they've slapped a patent suit on 2 or 3 companies in the industry back at ISE during the pandemic times. They've now filed a patent lawsuit case against Yealink. And of course, in case you had not heard, the filing actually happened back in 2023, I want to say. It's about been a couple of years, I think, when we first reported this. According to the press release that Barco sent us yesterday, a U.S. federal jury has awarded Barco about $900,000 in damages after Yealink admitted to infringing 6 patents tied to Barco's ClickShare. So Yeah, I mean, I think, look, they have their patent. They're defending their patent. Not all of us like patent situations because we're concerned about it holding back, creativity and stuff like that. But in this case, the law is the law, right? They have their patent and they're defending it, so it is within their right to do so. It's tough because I like both these companies. Barco has a phenomenal product with ClickShare. My suspicion is that the people at Yealink had no clue they were violating the patent. Maybe somebody in engineering somewhere may have had, maybe a possibility. But generally companies don't go into this thinking
like doing it on
do
purpose.
something. Yeah, they go to it thinking this is a unique change in the way that the patent is written, and sometimes patent interpretation is tough.
Yes. So also Yealink released a statement on November 20th and basically saying like the jury in that case did not find willful or indirect infringement.
Yeah, that's
so like
basically what I was saying.
they didn't do this on purpose. And it over Yealink, it was the WPP20 and the WPP30, which they like suspended sales of that like in April 2024 and like initiated the recall of distributor inventory and all of that. But they also said it doesn't affect, like, of course, their meeting bar, meeting board, Roomcast products. So
yeah, it had nothing to do with the collaboration stuff. But again, we can disagree with patent, defenses and stuff like that. I mean, look, I hate what Google did by buying Motorola and just for their patents and destroying the company. And they've done that. Big tech has done that a lot.
Yeah.
In this case, this is a unique situation. I feel bad for Yealink, and congratulations to Barco for defending their patent.
Yeah, okay. So next up, so this is like, okay, it's kind of complicated. So let me spell this out. DCC Technology, big umbrella company. They have lots of brands under this umbrella. Two of those, really three of those that we know: Exertis, Almo Pro AV. But DCC Technology has always been a little bit confusing to us in the AV industry because I've always been like, what is that? What's going on there? So they have rebranded it. So DCC Technology is now Nexora. And Nexora is going to be the big umbrella brand with, of course, those brands that we know, that we love are still going to be under that umbrella.
Which include who? Like that's Almo Pro AV?
Almo Pro AV, which most of you probably know that it was Exertis Almo for a bit, but they kind of felt like that wasn't like, that was kind of like not destroying, but like kind of like muddying the brand that Almo Pro AV had built all these years. So they wanted to go back to the basics, go back to Almo Pro AV. And I do have like a clip of a video where they're kind of talking about like why they made the change. So we can roll that really quick.
All right.
And we believe in us. The unstoppable entrepreneurs, leaders, and specialists who've built remarkable businesses. Individually, you are exceptional, but together, we are a symphony, accelerating, amplifying, making more possible. Today, we bring our voices together, creating a community of the world's best to help our customers, vendors, and each other grow. Powered by people. This is the sound of progress. We are Nexora. Progressive technology, enriching lives.
So what people should take from that is that they're trying to move away from that like DCC Technology being synonymous with like IT distribution. And they're really wanting to focus more on Pro AV, home technology, business infrastructure. So that's what, and nothing is really going to change for the Almo Pro AV customers. That is what you guys should take from this.
You did an interview with them, right?
Yes, with Vish. We're going to put it live today.
Okay, so hopefully that'll explain it, because even me watching that video, I saw a lot of AI, and I didn't get a total message as to what they're doing there. So I think that I want to watch your interview with Vish, because I'm hoping that gets across. I think the video is cool, but I didn't totally understand the context of why they're making the name change. And I believe that from what I heard from the team inside, I haven't watched it yet. The interview you did with Vish explained that perfectly.
Yes. I think that it was just because everything had gotten so confusing, and because like with DCC technology, the focus and what people know it as is IT distribution, and they don't want to be known for that. They want to be known so much more for these other things that they're focusing on, that was where why they decided to change the name.
I mean, I think it's cool that a giant company like that would see ProAV as a critical component rather than as an accessory to IT. I don't want to be an accessory. I'm glad we're part of the IT market, but I don't want to be an accessory to IT. So I think that's cool. And I'm glad that they're going to keep the Almo ProAV name, because Almo, it's got a strong name. But
exactly.
I want to watch your interview. So when will that interview be published, Steph? When can I watch it?
Emily, we were going to post that by like end of day, right? Yeah, and by end
Excellent.
of day.
Yeah, cool. So if you want to see that interview Steph did with Vish, was it just Vish or was it Vish and Nan?
Yeah, it was me and Vish Chitralia, who is like part of the Nexora company.
Yeah, and he's an interesting guy. He's got a great vision for the company. So check out I haven't seen it yet. Honestly, I have not seen it. I'm curious about it. So check it out. It'll be on our website by the end of the day at ravepubs.com. We have some news coming out of LDI, right? You have LDI, which is happening. Is it this week or next week?
I forget. Like next week. Yeah,
next week. Yeah,
it's weird. It starts like on Sunday.
Are you going to LDI?
Yeah.
Okay, very cool. So SGM Lighting has announced a new distribution partnership with ACT Entertainment. ACT is becoming a big part of distribution of everything with live events, not just lighting. But this is the company's new Palco family of lighting, entertainment, and touring wash lights. It's going to be part of that. So this is good for ACT. ACT is the company that bought Green Hippo and TV One, among others, from the ProAV side. So that's a cool show. You're gonna have a lot of fun at that show. You've been to that show before, right? Because I love that show. It's very cool design. It's not like a typical trade show. It's, in fact, all the lights are off.
Yeah, which I love. I've been when it was kind of co-located with DSE for a few years. And now, of course, they're separate, and DSE is now in, what is it? It's San Diego. But so this one is still in Vegas. But yeah, I am very excited to go. I think that live events are so much fun. So I'm excited to play with the fog machines, see some really cool stage lights, look at some really cool projection screens and displays. Of course, really loud speakers. I'm excited about all of it.
There you go. Well, I'm excited to see what you do, what you cover there, because that's a really fun show. So So what else do we have? What other news do we have?
All right. So you know the company Magnetar? You probably do, because you were also a physical media guy. So Magnetar basically makes, like, one of their things that they make is Blu-ray players, but these are not like your average Blu-ray player. This is like a very, very nice next level Blu-ray player. So they started shipping the UDP 900 MK2 and the UDP 800 MK2, which are universal media players. These are, you get them from the channel. They're shipping to dealers, integrators, and some enthusiasts, but obviously you want to go through the channel to get this. We first saw these at CEDIA Expo 2025. I believe I got a couple of videos of these, but they support full range physical digital formats, 4K, Ultra HD, Blu-ray, SACD, networked media. So if you are a physical media person and you are someone that has every Blu-ray from the Criterion closet, this is what you're going to want to play it on in your home theater, because the 900 MK2 is like a little over $3,000, and the 800 MK2 is like $1,700 to $1,800. So not for like your average movie watcher, but for someone who has like a home theater and, of course, their own Criterion closet of Blu-rays. Which I would love to start collecting those, wouldn't you?
What, Blu-rays or Criterion products?
The Criterion Closet Blu-rays specifically.
Yeah, I mean, I believe it or not, way back when I had what was at the time the entire Criterion collection of laser discs. This was a long time ago.
That is so funny because I just found out what a laser disc was the other day.
Yeah, it's crazy. It like came and went. It was an amazing format, but again, it was only NTSC. It was 480. Yeah. So we needed something higher resolution. But anyway, hey, check out this message from our partner, Crestron. Thanks to them, we're able to bring this to you live every Wednesday, free of charge. So check it out. Hey, Steph, can I plug something real quick?
Yeah.
I think everyone should go over to my LinkedIn and check out the post I did yesterday. It's probably 3 posts back from the last one I posted. It is the Saks Fifth Avenue projection mapping, but it's using LED.
I did see this.
Yeah, so it's using LED. It's worth, I don't know if we can grab it and show it to them. I tried to do a screen share on here, Emily, but it says you're screen sharing, so I can't screen share. But ultimately, maybe she can grab it. But it's Saks Fifth Avenue this weekend opened up their their new projection mapping show, but they used LED. So obviously it's not projection mapping, and obviously it's not as good as projection mapping because you don't get the full colors and otherwise they'd have to cover the whole building. But it kind of gives you a vision for what it could look like, and it's worth checking out. But in the meantime, we'll get that up in just a minute. In the meantime, Samsung introduced the Wall MPF series with more brightness and something they're calling AI upscaling. We'll have to see what that actually means, but ultimately, what they say is that AI upscaling allows you to do up to 8K resolution stuff, improves contrast ratio. So it's all about giving you better video quality. I of course have not seen this product in person yet, so I can't tell you about it, but I can tell you that the Wall is a micro LED product, and it's very high end, very cool. And the story is on our website at ravepubs.com.
Yes, exactly. So a couple more stories here. Emily, you just let us know when and if you can get that other screen share, but otherwise we'll just be here. So Bowers and Wilkins launched I don't know if it's just like the PX8 S2. It's a McLaren pair of headphones. So, again, for your ultra fancy person who maybe likes who maybe likes Formula One. So if you're rich and you have a Formula One lover in your life, Christmas present right here.
How much are they?
So it's got some upgraded acoustic engineering. It's got some design elements that Bowers and Wilkins says was inspired by McLaren's papaya color and motorsport identity. So very beautiful. Obviously, all of Bowers and Wilkins stuff sounds great. So again, if you got some money laying around and you have a Formula One lover in your life,
well, how much are they,
great.
Steph?
Is there a price? Like $1,000.
Okay, that's not. I mean, that's
so like
that's twice the
I'm
price
not
of the
getting
really
that for
high end
Christmas
headphones.
probably, but maybe someone else will. Okay, yes, Emily has the video. Do we need sound, Gary?
No
sound.
No, you don't need sound. All right, there you go.
All right, well, there it is.
Check it out. There it is. Shot right there on 5th Avenue. So let it run for a little while because that's the very beginning of it right there.
Yes, and they always do like a full show. It's like once an hour, I think.
And right now you're not seeing any color, but you're about to see color. But you can see they're using transparent, kind of transparent LED technology. I posted it yesterday and asked if anyone knew whose LEDs they were. I haven't gotten a response yet. So we'll see if anyone knows who's there.
What is the company that kind of has a patented? It's like LED
NanoLumens
mesh.
has something like this. So I don't know if it's NanoLumens or.
I'm thinking of is it Clear LED?
Clear LED also has something like this.
Yeah,
we'll have to see whose it is. Well, maybe somebody who's watching can certainly tell us. But yeah, I mean, you can see it's not projection mapping, but they did. There you go, some fireworks. This makes it a little cool. Yeah, you can see now. You can start seeing some color coming in there.
Yes.
But it's a whole show. It's like a 3-minute show. It's on you can actually watch it on my LinkedIn if you want to watch the whole thing. Brought to you by shot on iPhone.
Yeah. Have you didn't shoot this though, did you?
No.
Have you ever seen the Saks Fifth Avenue Christmas thing in person?
Yes. Yeah. You mean the storefront?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All those stores on 5th Avenue are pretty awesome. You can just walk down there and see all designs. But anyway,
at Christmas time is truly magical. It's one of my favorite.
I'll be there next week actually for an event for Zones.
Oh, well, that'll be great.
Yeah.
Maybe you can go see it then.
Yep. So Moments Lab launched Moments Gateway for on-prem to cloud video discovery. Look, there's a lot, Moments Lab is one of those companies that does some amazing media storage, right? And they're a media player platform for live events and so on and so forth. But they now have an on-prem version of it. They have a cloud option and an on-prem version for secure applications. And, it depends on kind of the application that you have. But yeah, so if you want to go to the cloud or you want to stay in-house, you got the option there. But love what Moments Lab does. They're a great company.
Cool. They're really cool. Okay, so a product that is now available in the US, so that'll be pretty big news for everybody who is in the live events, house of worship kind of area. DPA Microphones in-series wireless system. I think is this a Brit company? I can't remember.
Yes.
But this is now available.
Oh, wait, are they British or German?
I honestly cannot remember.
Let me check out.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But either way, this is now available in the United States. So this is a true diversity wideband platform, this system, and it's designed for, of course, live sound, houses of worship, your major corporate events.
They're from Denmark, actually.
Oh, well, both of us were wrong. Sorry to the people of Denmark.
Sorry, Denmark.
Sorry, Denmark. We did not mean it. We love DPA microphones. That's why we're covering their.
They have the cool. Look, they have some cool designs.
They do. And this is a wideband product, so it's from 470 to 870 megahertz.
This is for stage live events.
Yes, for the stage, for your major house of worship production, touring, even for a major corporate event where you need a bunch of people running around on stage doing a bunch of stuff. So
a bunch of people running around on stage doing a bunch of stuff. Exactly.
You know what I'm talking about? Those type of big events where it's 8 people, but then it's 5 people, but then it's 8 people again, and you just need a wireless like microphone product that you can like bring in more people but take them away, but bring in 2 extra people but then take them away. Like not every product can do that. So
no. All right. So check it out on our website at ravepubs.com. A couple other, I want to mention, re-mention the Shure event that we have tomorrow at 2 p.m. It's for end users. How is AI creating a more human-centered collaboration experience? You can get a CTS credit for that, one CTS credit. It's tomorrow at 2 p.m. And then we have another event, The Smarter Path to LED Success, next week on December 10th at 1 p.m. Another CTS you can get for that. And you're going to be joined with Crimson LED and LED experts group, talking you through the path of LED install and how choosing the right partners are absolutely critical.
Which it is.
Yeah, LED is one of those things you can't just, it's not yet easy to do LED, right? I mean, they have all-in-ones, but if you want to mount it, it's not easy necessarily. Exactly. And if you're doing modular LED, it's not easy. It's still sort of the Wild West because we don't have a standard mounting process for them, which is good for the mount companies. Companies like Crimson, they're going to do really well. They're going to help sort of simplify all this. So check them out.
But
I'm sure everybody knows Crimson.
Like Crimson, their slogan is more than mounts, but everyone knows them for mounts and not much else. So I'm excited to dig into the other side of their company, LED Experts Group, to kind of talk about everything else that Crimson actually does. And we're going to kind of talk about like what's critical in an LED installation. And we're going to also dig into like really asking your client, like, what do you want the LED to do? Because so many people, I think, get really, really like excited about, I really want this big LED over here. Okay, but like, what do you want to put on it? And everyone's like, I have to put something on it. Like, so we're going to kind of talk through like this thing, the right questions to ask your clients and all of that.
Yeah. And for all of our events, you can always sign up real easily by going to launch.com, lavnch.com. And that's all you got to do. Just go there, sign up and stuff.
Yep.
But well, I love doing this. We will see you next Wednesday. I'll be doing it from New York City. You'll be doing it from wherever you are. I think you'll be in Vegas?
I think I'll be back by then, hopefully. Okay. I never like to stay in Vegas too long, as you know.
Yes. All right. Well, have fun either way, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching, everyone. We will restream this at noon if anyone wants to watch it again.
It's the weekly show about Pro AV with the hottest news in the AV industry. It's rAVe TV. Give it up for Steph and Gary. Steph and Gary.